Have you ever thought about a career in hospitality? Well, lucky for you, because you can be part of many adventurous and exciting careers such as these ones. Whether you like to travel the world, experience cruise ships, work at a luxurious hotel, manage a fine dining restaurant, be in charge of an attraction, coordinate an entertainment event, there are so many possibilities that this degree has to offer for you. Are you like me and ever wonder how in the world are you going to choose which career to pursue in hospitality? Well, don't worry, because lucky for you, I have these top 7 industries that you can work for that I will make an overview in this video. So starting with my favorite, the hotel industry. You have the front desk department, housekeeping, banquets, restaurant outlets, HR, sales and marketing. Yeah, there's so many different departments in a hotel. So if you want to start there, that's a great start to your hospitality career. The nice thing about a hotel is that if you work for a big company and you want to climb the ladder and put in your hard work and work for somebody else, then there is growth and room for opportunity for you to grow, especially if your goal is to be a general manager one day for a hotel. In a hotel, you basically have the front desk department, which is the first interaction that the guest has with an employee, which is one of the most important roles. It is your job to handle every single complaint that you have at the desk. Please don't remind me of these bad memories I'm getting from front desk. I'm just kidding. It's actually really fun, but it could be demanding at times because you're just eating a lot of complaints. But there's a lot of amazing memories you can make with it because it is your power to please guests at your hotel, and you have a budget for yourself to actually allocate towards getting them gifts, amenities, wine, chocolate, whatever you think will make the guests happy. You have the power to make them happy. You can upgrade their rooms for free. You have so much power in this role to do so much. So that's a really good role for training you to be a supervisor or management level in the future. You're also the first interaction you have with the guests. So the guest is always gonna come to your doors tired, cranky, long travel. It is your job to kind of make them feel calm and exciting at the same time, which is weird, to kind of enjoy their experience at your hotel and make them feel like they're at home away from their home. That is the key phrase I like to use for front desk. Anyways, moving on, you have housekeeping. Housekeeping is so crucial because without these people working so hard, your hotel just can't function. It just can't. Like, the amount of critical thinking and organization that goes into that role is way too much. You have a role for stripping rooms, basically taking all the sheets, pillow covers, anything in the room, the garbages, and cleaning that out. And then you have another role where people come in, clean the floors, make your bed, vacuum everywhere, purify the air. Yeah, there's literally a purifying machine that takes out any smells from like people and then makes the room smell good again. I know, it's so cool. And you can't even be in the room while that's happening because you'll faint. Anyways, housekeeping is so cool. Like, you run everything, you inspect rooms, you literally communicate with the front desk department to let them know what rooms are ready and inspected and ready to go, because at the front desk, it'll show as either dirty or in cleaning, cleaned and inspected. Inspected is the green mark for you to sell the room to a guest, because even when it's clean, it needs to be inspected by a supervisor for you to be good to go into that room. Anyways, moving on, you have the restaurant outlets. So you have restaurants connected to the hotel that are pretty much owned by the hotel. And what's nice about this is that if you're a really luxurious hotel like the JW Marriott that has like 6 to 7 different restaurants, including bars and dessert and whatever they have, cool functions going on, this is a really nice aspect to your hotel because the guests can literally stay at your hotel and not have to leave anywhere for a vacation. Now, I know for some of you, you go to a hotel just to sleep in, but a lot of people target hotels for their guest target. Like, hotels literally pick guests and they design their entire brand around a certain personality guest to attract them to their hotel, to bring them. So for example, if I'm someone that likes luxury and experiences, like I talked about in my last video, then I'm going to go to a JW, a Ritz-Carlton, a St. Regis. I love these food experiences and having so many different options to these spas and restaurants. So the restaurant roles in a hotel can be dinner busing, server assistant, servers, bartenders, assistant managers, supervisors, management on duty. There can be so many different roles, from dish stewarding to culinary in the back, which is a whole different department. I will say one of my favorite starting grounds is a dishwasher or a dinner busser at a restaurant, because you kind of get to see how this workflow cycle goes from bussing to serving to dish pit to cooking, and just in a cycle that constantly goes and makes this restaurant work. It's so beautiful to me. And as a dinner busser or dish steward, you get to see how all the roles are played out. And in these roles, you can leverage yourself with value because you can tell them that I got trained by these servers on how to do this. I got trained by this bartender how to do this. So you can kind of acquire so many skills in one spot and leverage yourself to get a better job after you master your job and your role first. So that's a really good position to start in as well. Next, we have Banquets. Banquets is the best. I'm gonna be so biased, but Banquets is one of my favorite departments. Like, imagine coming into your work and you're just ready to rock and roll with a wedding, or you wanna go and have like a nice conference, you're setting up coffee shops, there's parties, Christmas parties, like birthdays, like there's so many different types of banquets, New Year's Eve, and it's so fun to serve these. It's predetermined, everything's so organized, preset. You go from setting the entire room with like proper table settings and proper etiquette to having that nice magic happen at night with the party, to you enjoying the food and the drinks at the end, not alcohol. Just regular virgin drinks, guys. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, so Banquets is just such a fun department to work on. I always find the team so exciting and open-minded, and just everyone wants to help each other. So find a nice banquet team, you're gonna have the time of your life. Next, you have engineering and maintenance. So yeah, even if you're not a hospitality major, you can work as an engineer in a hotel, because just like any other company, hotels need maintenance. They need things to be fixed. So we need engineers in there, okay? Next, we also have sales and marketing. This is where you just combine all the aspects of your social media, to your flyers, to your emails, to anything marketing related, and try to kind of elevate your hotel and bring out the restaurant specials going on to bring people more towards the hotel. Also, sales is very important because you get to learn the back end of what goes on in terms of the occupancy, the average daily rate, average revenue per room. Like, there's so many different terms and acronyms for hotels, so these are really important to know on the back end so you have a different perspective working on the front end. That's my quick summary of a hotel. Next, we have restaurants and bars. So you can work as a general manager for a restaurant, assistant manager, executive chef, sous chef, line cook. You can be a wine sommelier and give your skills and knowledge to the guests and kind of pair wine with certain dinners and mains. You can be a server, server assistant. Then you have dinner busser, host or hostess, bartending, bar back, which helps the bartender with their glassware and organization. You can have a coffee barista in a restaurant. You have a dishwasher. There are so many different roles. This is a perfect place to start your journey and just learn from everything. Next, we have tourism. In the tourism industry, you can work as an event and conference organizer, a leisure activity coordinator, a tour operator, a PR manager, which is basically a public relations manager responsible for developing and implementing an organization's media strategy, building its reputation, and effective media coverage. You can be an outdoor recreational guide, tourism program leaders. So there's many jobs in tourism, and this will allow you to be flexible to travel all over the world, especially if you know multiple languages. Next, we have the travel and transportation industry. Travel agents are great when it comes to simplifying the process of traveling or planning a trip. They provide consultation services, special offers, and travel packages. You can even work for the airline industry as a travel attendant and travel the world, and you can actually get a budget of money to spend on food and hotel lodging. So this is a really cool position to get experience in travel. These guys go through a lot, so it's really good to learn that as well. And then next, we have the attractions and entertainment industry. So yeah, if you love Disney, you can work for your favorite Disney company and kind of bring that magic to real life in your work career. Isn't that so cool? You can be an entertainment concierge and provide recommendations and support to looking for fun and adventure. This can be done at hotels, resorts, private companies, cruise ships for these entertainment concierge. And this enriches people's life to a whole new degree. Lastly, you can work for amusement parks in the entertainment industry for like Disney, Wonderland, Marineland, you name it. The sixth industry we have is the cruise ship industry. And you can work here in admin, business support, development, education, HR. You can do some creative work like content development like what I'm doing right now. Hey, so if you're hiring cruise ships, I'm right here. I'm not working for anyone right now. No, that's a lie. I have a job and I'm doing this full time. But reach out to me if you have anything nice to offer. You can be a guest customer service expert. You can go in marketing and sales as well. So there's so many different roles just for the cruise ship industry as well. Last but not least, we have the casino industry. Yeah, this is where people go to gamble their money, have a fun time, get a drink, and even enjoy really nice restaurants and casinos when they have them. So you can work as a blackjack dealer, a bartender, a cashier, a manager, a cocktail server, which is really nice, going around tables, making money from that. So there are many opportunities in that industry as well. Thanks for watching again on my hospitality careers overview. Until next time, guys.